tired of talking. It's like there's still more to say. Not to convince anyone of anything. Maybe, I don't know. So people obviously naturally are like, don't offer forgiveness to Lucifer. Like, Lucifer, all bad, all bad. Like, don't touch it. Just don't touch it. Okay, some Christians, yeah, maybe don't touch it. Maybe don't touch it because you don't understand it. So maybe don't touch it. It's like one of my favorite comedians, Chris D'Elia. He goes, maybe don't. Maybe don't touch it, Christian. Appreciate your emails, though, and I really appreciate everybody's thoughts and worries and concerns or something to add or something to consider. Really appreciate it. Like, someone sent me something really profound, and it was that most people can't conceptualize reality the same way God can conceptualize reality. So that's why it was made very simple, giving us Jesus Christ, if I am paraphrasing correctly. Like, yeah, most people's brains can't go there. And, you know, it's truly Christ that lives in the heart. So it's like, and I don't know, man. I don't know if it's going to be like an evolution thing or what, but I feel like people that hear what I say, 555, hear what I say, and they, don't do that, and they consider themselves Christian. It's like, who are you to talk to me like that? I'm not saying that's what anyone's doing, but, you know, if you went into, like, some, like, you know, freaking podunk, whatever, basic Christian church, and, you know, you even just, it would be outlandish, but profess Lucifer. If all the people wanted to, like, chase you out with, like, burning stakes, it's like, which God are you worshiping? The heart tells that you're probably actually following Satan. And it reminds me of the whole, because I've been through the whole, like, the rapture scenario was so real. Like 2021, 2022, I believe the rapture was such a real threat. It was such a real threat that the scales had to be balanced. Like, I do believe God is that powerful. He could just take us up out of here at any point. If things get too bad, if mercy can't be found, if people don't keep getting smarter and more loving, yeah, rapture could have happened a long time ago. But it was a threat, and it was a weapon, and it's a means to balance the scales. So I feel the same thing is happening with the worship, or not worship, we don't like worship Lucifer. We worship God through Jesus Christ. We want to redeem. We want this world. Okay, so this physical world, it's hell. I hate it. I've never enjoyed it. I've always, since I arrived in this world, I've wanted to die. For the first time ever, I want to live. Because I see that there is something salvageable about this world. And it's archetypally, the world that we live in is what directly related to Lucifer. If it was related to Jesus, you would be in heaven. But this world is directly related to Lucifer. It's the direct manifestation of Lucifer. And so, where was I going with that? I'm going to lose service here in a second, actually. Hopefully not. Because I got so much more to say. So the rapture was a threat and a weapon. Desiring redemption for Lucifer is also like a scale balancing type moment, because how Christian are you, truly a Christian? How Christian are you if you're like, no, we hate Lucifer, right? Like, I'm not saying that I've seen people do this, but I imagine en masse people will do that, because not only do they not understand, but they have some kind of egomania that they feel like they need to, you know, chase people out with burning stakes over it because they don't understand. Who do you think you are? You think you're God? You think you have the wisdom of God? A true good Christian knows they don't quite have the wisdom of God, and therefore it gives them a humble nature. And they just give everything to God because they're like, well, I mean, God's got it under control. But somebody who calls himself Christian wants to chase someone out with a burning stake saying, like, no, don't do that. And they don't know. That's such egomania. That's like what this world bred, right? This former world like bred this kind of egomania. And I'm not saying that's all it bred. It bred a lot of beautiful things too. So there's something salvageable about the world. Jesus returns. And then there's something about the world that needs to be destroyed. Lucifer, angel of destruction, Apollo, Apollyon, death, destruction, Zeus, Jupiter, it's all the same person. Lucifer, all the same person. If I had this understanding and I felt like my life was perfect, then I would be like, oh no, it's perfect. I don't want to focus on Lucifer. It's fine. And my life is great, but it's not. There are some things that are still so ass fucking backwards. I want this place destroyed. I want, not totally, obviously, but yeah, you want like a majority of the situation dealt with. Does Jesus do that? Maybe he comes back and does that. Maybe they switch places. Maybe. God knows. This is where I'm unaware. He did say, I am not coming back to bring peace. I'm coming back with a sword. Matthew 24. I'm not coming back to bring peace. I'm coming back with a sword. Because a certain level of destruction needs to happen. I think that when people are just, you know, very happy with their lives, they're like, okay, just Jesus, just trust God, and trust God has it all under control. And then, you know, if this other woman wants to bring Lucifer in the conversation, maybe it doesn't interest me much, but I trust that God's got it. That's the appropriate response. So I think I made my point. I'm going to lose service if I didn't already. All right. Check you later. Have a great day.